Swastiastu, Nangun Satkerti Loka Bali, melalui pola pembangunan semesta berencana menuju Bali era baru. Hi everyone, welcome in English class with me, Niputu Eva Wahyuniasi. Today, at this time, we'll learn about an explanation text. Okay, here we will discuss about first, the definition, second, the social functions of the text, third, the language features of the text, fourth, the generic structures of the text, and the last one is about the example.
The material of explanation text is for Bahasa Inggris Wajib, 11th grade, 2nd semester. Before we go to the definition, let me ask you something. Do you know how the process of photosynthesis? Do you know how the rain happens? Yes, I believe all of us know that those phenomena are series of process. We will learn more deeply about those series of process through this lesson.
Well, class, let me start with the definition. What is explanation text? An explanation text is a text which tells process relating to forming of natural, social, scientific, and cultural phenomena. Well, if we are talking about the process, it will remain us with the procedure text. However, procedure text is about the process to do or to make something. Meanwhile, explanation text is about how the process happens. So we can say that the explanation text gives us the information about why and how of the forming of the phenomena. So, as a fact, before we continue with the social functions of the explanation text is to explain how or why something happens. In class, the language features of this text are using simple present tense because this text tells about the fact. Second, using abstract noun or not physical noun. Third, using passive voice. Why? Because the purpose is for more stressing the focus on the process of the phenomena rather than its subject. Next, using action verb. This verb is to explain the action that is included in the process. Then I will tell you is about the generic structure. Basically, there are two main parts of this text. The first generic structure is general statement, which contain the common information about the topic that will be explained. The second one is about the sequence of explanation that starting a series of steps which explain the phenomena. But there is the last one, and this is optional. It's the closing, which is contained about the additional information or the writer's opinions on the topic. Based on those information, we can conclude that explanation text is the answer from the questions how or why something happened, how the process of photosynthesis, how the rain happened, why we do the general election for our country, why we feel hungry, and etc.
The example of explanation text titled How Does Rain Happen? The first paragraph called General Statement. We all know that rain is primary source of fresh water for most areas of the world, providing suitable conditions for diverse ecosystems. Rain is water that descends from the sky through several processes until rain occurs. Do you know how does rain happens? The second paragraph called Sequence of Explanation. The phenomenon of rain is actually a water circle. concept of water circles includes the sun hitting the Earth's water surface and causing the water surface to evaporate. Earth's water includes water from lake, river, and ocean. Then, the water vapor experience condensation and become condensed vapor. Condensed vapor is formed from droplets so that when the air temperature is higher, it makes the droplets scatter, condense, and form into clouds. The presence of winds helps clouds move and gather in other places that have lower temperatures. At that time, the droplets become heavier and unstoppable and cause the droplets to fall. The droplets called precipitation, so that there is rain. The third paragraph called closing. If the droplets drop in an area with very cold temperatures, the droplets will drop as snow. However, not all rain reaches the surface. Some evaporates while falling through dry air. This is called virga, a phenomenon which is often seen in hot, dry desert regions. The social functions of the text is to explain how the process of rain. The first paragraph is the general statement. The second paragraph is a sequence of explanations. And the third paragraph is closing. In the text, we can find abstract nouns such as phenomenon, condensations, and evaporations. Next, simple present tense. For example, rain is water descend from the sky through several processes until rain occurs. Next, passive voice. Condensed vapor is formed from droplets. And action verbs such as gather, condense, and form.
Okay class, that's all for today. Thanks for watching. Goodbye. Om Santi Santi Santi.